No, it cannot, in fact, do that. This needs to get the fuck out of my face a little bit there. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. Now what is he barking at? She's falling in there. Okay. I only have about a half hour here because this is getting really intense for me to read. I am going to meet with my family member here shortly. So I need to just get this over with. See, shit, my chest started going. I need to get this over with. So here's the, there's not too much more here on Messenger, and then I don't know how much there's going to be on text messages, because I think when I left off, he had already blocked me on Messenger. Then it looks like on 7/20, which is his birthday, which is today, he sent me 2 Facebook links. I did try to open them. Neither one of them opened, so don't know what those were. And then, so he had blocked me and then unblocked me at some point. And then the next thing that is on there is when he's trying to kill himself. So that's a couple days from now, timeline-wise. Okay, so on here, he had just, there's so much. I think I've said this. I feel like it's important to read this because as I'm reading this and re-encountering all of this shit, I'm able to give it some context, which is helping me. And I feel like it would actually be a hell of a video to have him on one side of the screen and me on the other side, and the conversation in the middle, and both of us giving our opinion of the fuck what's happening. Oh, that would make good TV. That'd be a good reality show. The original insane and then the currently insane. What did we think about this conversation? He probably doesn't even remember it. He's got so many different personalities going on, he probably didn't even say anything on any of these days. All I wanted that fucking man to do was love me and not hurt me. That was very difficult for him to do, wasn't it? Oh, he's dating again, by the way. I just saw that. Fuck yes, I have a Match.com profile in Las Vegas. I have had since August of last year in Vegas. A Match.com profile. I know. He's on it. Okay. How dumb is he? It's not that hard. Okay. It's not his fault, it's my fault. It's very confusing. All this bullshit. Tell me what time you do in. He says I'm staying here. That was 7:18. Then he sends me the picture that he sent Larry that says about Larry planted in his head that I was manipulating him, all that bullshit. I feel like I've said different things as this has unraveled. I feel like the more of it that's kind of coming back to me, the clearer the picture is becoming. I haven't actually been too far off in my overall recollection of things, but I haven't been too far off the fuck at all, but there's more that I could have added to it, and there's stuff that I did forget, and then there's stuff, but I've been accurate. I'm shaking. There's more to, I can't sit still. This is very uncomfortable for me. My pain, and then rereading all of this, and then I still think it's necessary to do it. So he sent me that screen. here we go with his whoops bullshit. So, you know, here's the text. I already read this yesterday, but this next part you need to, okay. So he sent me a screenshot of what he said to Larry. So Nikki's manipulating me like you suggested, it's killing me, and it chose, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, I'm sorry, this is where we end. Hopefully my ultimate end will be shortly behind. Follows it then up with, to me. Whoops, meant to take that last part off. I'm fine, completely recovered. This is one of his favorite fucking things to do, is like accidentally send me a fucking, like I'm retarded. Send me a fucking screenshot that was meant for, you know, Anna or some other bitch or some other friend or whatever the fuck, or not even a screenshot, but just like send me a text about myself, like, you know, she's this again or she's that again, or I just love her so much, but she's so, you know, and then he'd send it to me like a 3-year-old manipulator would, who's like not good at manipulating and therefore comes off as an idiot. But he was good enough to manipulate me because I was fucking brain dead at this point. So yeah, whoops, meant to take that last part off. No, you didn't. You're not recovered. And I say, period, go to a hospital. He says, LOL, don't need to. And I said, yes, sounds like you should. He says, I'm phone. Gotta go do things. If you haven't heard from me by Sunday, send search party. And then a bunch of emojis. I said, that's very much not funny. Come home. And this is so highly not okay. I don't even know where the fuck you are. Well, TF. Come, period, home, period. He says, I'm fine. I'm not hurt myself. Don't worry. I said, no, you're not. Come home. We will both feel better. He said, I'm fine. N hotel. And I was, won't tell you where though, because I don't want popos. Honestly though, I'm fine. Going to explore. Birds are calling me. I'm not hurting nothing. I said, come home. This is making it worse on both of us. He said, I can't till tomorrow now. I'm fine. Go play outside. I'm fine. Make me a promise. I said, okay. He said, don't panic. Listen to your heart. It suits you well. I'll be fine. It's all going to be okay. Listen to your heart. Then he said, I'm not responding to this at this point. Then he says, make you a deal. He says, I'll share by location with you so you have it and can see exactly where I am, but do not call the cops. Unless I say I'm actually going to do it, which I am not. But I need your commitment, Ferd. I said, okay. He said, I'm trusting you. I'm ordering pizza and playing Fortnite in a second. I am not hurting myself. I said, okay, thank you. He said, if you message me and don't hear back or call and I don't answer, that's also an okay time, but I'm just covering my bases at this point. I'm going up a little emotionally just by sharing the location. I feel wanted, kind of. I'm down on what I did to you and don't even know it. Oh, I'm down on what I did to you and didn't even know it. Anyway, I need to go in. So sorry, it's coming back. This is less than 1 minute later. Those are all within a minute of each other. He says, I'm okay, babe. Okay, so here we go. He's 6:42:34. He's on the way back up. 6:43:06. I'm down and didn't even know it. 6:43:26. So we're still not yet at a minute. He said, anyway, I need to go. It's coming back. So it's coming back now within less than a minute. And then 6:54, because I have not replied. This is many minutes later. He said, I'm okay, babe. Now, have we been on the phone? I don't fucking know. But I'm just... There's another picture of him. And he sent another one, just sad I have bipolar. More pictures. And I'm looking in these pictures because he keeps telling me that he's not drunk. And I obviously know that he's drunk. So I'm like zooming in. I'm trying to find what I can find. This is on 6/18. Right? Yeah. Oh, fuck. There's still like 4 fucking days to get through before even he tries to kill himself and I can take a break. But I need to take a break because I have to leave. just showing you the room, showing you I'm okay. I say, okay. And then he says, a few minutes later, the police are here, Nikki. And I said, why? He said, I don't know. Oh, my chest. I don't know, I just walked outside and 2 cop cars pulled up, so I assumed that you called. And then he said, LOL, and I said, why is that funny? He said, they aren't here for me. Good God, my heart start. I'm really trying to be good here. It was an awkward LOL. I'm sorry, I didn't know what else to say. LOL. Same. Like, what the fuck is he talking? And I said, K. Like, what do you say? What do you say? He's all over the fucking place. He said, okay, well, that was quite jarring, but I'm not a wanted man again, so that's fun. 1 large pizza from Papa John's with an $8 tip, which was the minimum, was $49. So that was some redirecting exercises. I said, okay. So where is he? Because now he says, are you going to have anxiety if I go to Vegas? And if so, why? And I said, I'm going to have anxiety regardless. Hi, kitty. Hi. You're beautiful. She's upside down. He said, sorry to contact after I said goodnight. I am going to go, but not if it causes an issue with you. I want you to be okay, regardless of what. And I said, regardless, if anything. He said, oh. And I said, some things have come back. I'm talking about, you know, him being all fucking over the place and off of his fucking rocker and then completely suicidal and drunk and high and all of this and just everywhere. And then I had just gotten raped. And so that's a lot. And I said, some things have come back, like last year, when I got to do at least half of this same fucking shit. Chomp, chomp, bitches. It's supposed to be over 100 degrees today with the heat index. Oh, that's nice. He said, what's better for your health? If I'm here or not there? Oh, no, sorry, that was me. That was my lack of being able to fucking see. If I'm there or not there. Please be as honest as possible. I said, wherever you are the most healthy. Could I have just said here? Yes. Could I have said there? Yes. Point is that literally does whatever he wants. So, you know, I can tell him to come home and he won't come home. I can tell him to stay there and he won't stay there. I can tell him to go to fucking Mars and he is not going to go to Mars. So I can say, just do whatever is the most healthy for you because you're going to do whatever you literally the fuck want. Go back for 4 years and read all of the times where I tell him what I need and he doesn't fucking do it, so. Oh, good fun. I like this one a lot. So I say wherever you're going to be the most healthy. He says with you, but only if you want me. That's what I'm trying to get at. Do you need me there or not? Or no, Jesus, Nikki, do you need me not there? If so, just tell me. You won't say what you need. Well, I needed what I needed. I said I will figure myself out. I'm telling you to do what is best for you. You're the one struggling, so what you need to do is what you do. He said, if I go to Vegas, is that going to cause a problem? And I said, no. Whoops. He said, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to make the best decision that helps you heal. I said, I think that is not the place that you need to go. I know that we had this conversation on the phone. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing going back to Vegas? I wish I could pull my phone records and prove that we had these calls in between. See, this is what happens when you're fucked with in the head for so long, is you want to literally prove every second of everything. Because when you cannot, they will fuck you over in court. He said, I didn't realize you needed healing until a few hours ago, so it's a lot. said I'll heal in time. He said, what damage did you get? My teeth are shifting. It's very... I've changed my... Everything's changed. It's all fucking changed. My face is falling apart. I look like a fucking skeleton. What damage did you get? Legit question when you can answer. I don't want to keep like this with you. I just want to be in your arms. I want you to want me in your arms. That's the only way to get me out of crisis mode. And I said, that doesn't matter right now, so I'm not talking about it, meaning what damage was done to me. And then I said, then come home. He says it does matter because that's where my code is. He's talking about it does matter to him what's happened to me. Because the only thing that matters to him is taking care of me. He says, I don't know what I've done to you. And so it's like, okay, on fire. And he says, or what you need. So he doesn't know what he's done to me. And then he doesn't know what I need. I said, you also need to get yourself out. The work is yours to do, unfortunately. You learned this last year. So, like in 2023, I need to restart this video.